Okay, we are here. Vlogoween Day 10. I got my bro, Dale.
Howdy.
We're doing Would You Rather, which should be pretty exciting. Can I've looked up several websites and compiled a list of 29 questions. It was meant to be 30, but I was a little slack. First question. Would you rather be stalked by Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees?
Well, I can't think about Mike Myers' mask without thinking about if you put eyes behind it and then it looks like Mariah Carey. So Mariah Carey in a, dumpster person outfit chasing me around with like a big knife just seems a little off-tilting to me. But I would probably go with Jason Voorhees.
Hitting the high notes?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that would even be weirder. Like, you hear the dun 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 dun. And then, and then she just, like, comes out of nowhere with those high notes, and it's like, oh, God. And then you're running, and you know she's behind you because she's singing the whole time, because that's just what she does.
Yeah. I think that Michael somehow, like, on a for real killer standpoint, somehow I think he walks faster than Jason. Yeah,
I think he probably does, too. I think the magic of editing helps Jason catch up to people. Like, they're just like, all right, Jason, just go after her. And then he's, like, walking or whatever, and then he's like, oh, shit, is that a new Coach bag? And then he just, like, looks in the windows and stuff like that, or, stops and, flirts with the chick at Starbucks, and, he's like, yeah, I'll get a, double pump espresso.
There's mask shopping.
And he's like, add a little pumpkin spice in there, seasonal stuff.
I think I would agree with the Jason versus the Michael.
Yeah.
All right, number 2. Would you rather have it be Halloween year-round or only once a year so you can savor it? I know my answer on this.
I would probably say Halloween. I won't say year-round, but
more often than once.
If it was like half the year, like just dedicate half the year to like Halloween, and then the other half to like Thanksgiving and Christmas, like the normal people ones.
The rest of the
normal society, and then let all the weirdos have the other 6 months of the year.
Yes, I agree.
Because think about it like this. Think about how weird
like
it would be.
during daylight savings time.
Yeah.
It'd be Halloween, and then when we're falling back.
Yeah, I could dig that.
It goes regular.
But then it would be so weird to see like all the advertising and all like how events are planned around it. And it's like, are you ready for some football? And then it just has like Halloween themed stuff on their helmets and junk.
That would be awesome though.
Yeah, it really would be.
Like the bats and the vampires and the werewolves.
Like you see, like you're watching baseball and you see John Buck and the other commentator, and they're not in suits, they're like in a Dracula outfit and something else, and they're like, we're looking forward to a really competitive game today. The Los Angeles Jackals, are out there. They've been lighting it up today.
Yeah.
That would be strange.
Yeah.
But I would go with the...
I would even try it year-round, like Halloween time.
I could do...
I wish Halloween time was real, and then that would satisfy everything.
Yeah, they've got, like, in Universal Studios, like, a Star Wars land going on, but they haven't thrown in a Halloween thing. Yeah. They even have, like, a little mini Harry Potter thing. That's as close to Halloween Town as you can get, because it's, like, witchcraft and wizardry. Yeah. But then they don't throw it... They just need to go hardcore in on the Halloween gimmick.
Yeah. Like, and everybody that works there is dressed up and full costume, full character, all the time. The Mr. Bones driving the cab, full 9.
If Carowinds can go Scarewinds for like 2 months, Universal Studios can throw in 6 months out of the year of some Halloween Town.
I agree. Number 3, would you rather be abducted by aliens or chased by a serial killer?
Oh, okay, this one's actually tough. The serial killer thing...
Probing will be involved.
Okay, see, that was the next question. Because if I get chased by the serial killer, my cardio is not as good as it used to be. So I'm definitely going to get caught, and I'm definitely going to get murdered. Yeah. But if I get
But you have a lot more options if you're being chased by a serial killer on Earth, because you're a lot more familiar with Earth. versus up in a spaceship?
I would still go with the abducted because I love a good story to tell, and my butt is only going to hurt for so long, and then it pays off. It pays off in dividends later.
And then you can write a book.
You could write a book
and become a astounding author.
Yeah, and see, the thing is, controversy when you write books is key. Is fantastic. You gotta have two opposing sides. One people's gonna be like, that dude's crazy. He totally didn't get probed in the butt. And then I'm gonna be like, my loyal fans know exactly what my butt went through. It's chapters 3 through 7. In extensive detail.
Will there be pictures?
There would be
before and after pictures.
Hand-drawn diagrams on like a 3rd grade level.
I think I'd rather be chased by a serial killer.
See, the scariest things are the things that could actually happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I guess when you throw it in that way.
Alright, number 4. Would you rather be one of the survivors of Zombieland or 28 Days Later?
Oh, Zombieland, hands down.
Yeah. I mean, they had a blast.
Yeah, like, especially if I get to meet, pretend undead Bill Murray. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then Woody Harrelson's there.
Kill him.
Yeah.
And then feel bad about it.
Yeah. And I would have to, and the thing is nobody knows each other's name. They just know the name of where they're going. So, like, you could just come up with any cool name that you wanted to. Like, I can't think of any name now, but, if you give me a little bit of time, I could definitely think of a cool place that just has, like, I don't know, like Denver. Denver doesn't sound that cool. But nobody wants to go up there, the thin air. Cold. Yeah, like, but then you could go, like, I just kind of want to be, one of those, like, redneck kids now. And then you could just be like, my name's Dallas. I'm going to Dallas, Texas.
Yeah. Or Austin.
Yeah, Austin. And then somebody has, like, a...
Tallahassee.
Yeah.
Which, that was one.
That was definitely one. Or you could, it's just like, West Meadowbrook, Iowa. I'm going there. Then it sounds like really snazzy.
Hogwarts.
Yeah, I'm going to Hogwarts.
Call me Hogwarts.
Yeah, call me Hogwarts. Or you just like, you get all these crazy names going, and then it's just like, do you know that there's not any operating planes, boats, anything like that? And it's like, hey, a man can dream.
Yeah, or going across seas, like, how do you suppose I'm getting there?
That would be an interesting concept, to have a zombie movie that takes place on a ship.
Yeah, like, where are you going to go?
Yeah, like the Titanic zombie edition, and then, like, Jack is, still freezing, because Rose won't let him onto the fucking huge part of the...
bitch.
Yeah. Wasn't it a banister? It was like the side of a
huge.
freaking... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have fit a couple people in there.
It's the size of this couch.
Yeah.
We got 4 bodies on there.
Yeah. It would have to be one of those things. It would be like a zombie movie where they make fun of the stuff that happened on Titanic. So it's like the scene where they're in the old... like Model T, and the hand comes up. Instead of a sexy, steamy scene, you just have it where, like, they're just, like, chilling in there, like, making out, and then
Number 5. Would you rather be locked in a haunted insane asylum or lost in the woods with a serial killer? There's a lot of serial killers in these questions.
I would say... Okay, wait, what is in the insane asylum again?
It's haunted. Extremely haunted.
Extremely haunted. And it's not even spelled with an...
extremely haunted.
It's not even spelled with an E, it's just...
X.
Extremely haunted.
2 X's.
I'm gonna go with the insane asylum thing, because I feel like it's not gonna be easy to get out of the insane asylum, but I have a poor sense of direction, so if I'm in the woods, I'm done for. Yeah. So if I can get out of the insane asylum, I can just, like, run to society, and then they're gonna be like, there's that crazy fucker from the fucking insane asylum. It's like, dude, there's some crazy stuff.
And there is a chance you'll just get scared the shit out of and not actually killed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
That's the way I want to go. I just want to get the poop scared out of me.
I would stick with the insane asylum.
Yeah, insane asylum all day.
Alright, number 6. Would you rather have dinner with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre family or Hannibal Lecter?
Ooh. Isn't there a scene in Texas Chainsaw where they're actually having dinner with, like, a couple of the people that they're about to murder?
Yes.
I don't remember what they were eating, but I don't remember it being delectable
I don't think it was human food.
So I'll probably go with Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, at least Hannibal Lecter, like, he's just going to be thinking about eating you the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, he's, you know, he's going to take good care of you.
I mean, because he's a well-mannered man.
Yeah, like...
He's nice.
Like, I like hamburgers, but I'm not going to go out there and beat up a cow before I eat it.
Yeah.
You know, I might spook it a little bit, you know.
All right, number 7. Would you rather guest star on your favorite horror movie or stay safe on the couch, but there's a chance you will die?
So there's
in the movie, of course.
So
there's a chance you'll die on the couch, too.
Yeah, who knows what could happen. I would probably say... Ooh. I might just chill on the couch on that one. You know? Mm-hmm. Won't be too adventurous. Just sometimes you gotta sit back and enjoy a good horror movie. Yeah. Like, I always think of myself like, what would I do in that situation? And then sometimes I'm just like, yeah, I'll be petrified in fear, curled up in a corner, smelling of fear and probably some urine in there somewhere.
I would like to take my chances on the horror movie.
I don't think I would.
Just because.
It's gonna be a no for me, dog. It's gonna be a no.
Like, what about, like, the Purge on that? Wouldn't you, like, go kill some fuckers?
It would be pretty dope. But see, the thing is that, like, in my head, I would think, like, I'd go out there, rough some people up. But then, like, if it came to, you know, me holding the baseball bat and just, like, bashing somebody's brains in, I'm like...
Yeah, but, like, all the people on my list are, like, super bad people.
Yeah, very true.
That need to fucking come to justice, you know?
Yeah. Now, I don't know if I could bring myself to kill someone, like with, you know, a melee weapon, but I would bust some kneecaps in a second. Like, you know, they'll probably run into me, like, after the purge is over, and they're like, dude, you didn't kill me, and they're just, like, strolling by in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, next year, it might be your arms. You better watch it.
10 years later, there's just a head on a platter.
Yeah. Just
motorized.
Yeah. Next time I'm gonna, you know, sprain your wrist or something. You better watch out for me. I'll put you down in a heartbeat. Just like really pacifist insults, like, you know, just like barely even violence. Like if the cops came by, they're like, hey, come on, cut that out. If you're gonna kill him, kill him.
Yeah,
please.
get everyone. All right, number 8. Would you rather wake up in the middle of the night to Pennywise or Chucky?
Now, Pennywise scares me beyond belief. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a no for me on that one. Mm-hmm. But I will say I'm going to take my chances with Chucky because I feel like
Chucky's little. Like,
anybody that has ever handled Chucky in the movies are handling it wrong. Mm-hmm. Okay? It is a doll. Okay?
Yeah, a very small doll.
It's just a little doll. You know, I don't know the physics behind it. I don't know if there is any physics behind it. But we're talking about a doll here that has a serial killer's, like, soul in it. Mm-hmm. Just pick him up, throw him. I don't know. What's he going to do?
Yeah, put him in a crate.
If you've ever handled a, you know, a kid in their terrible twos, you can handle a Chucky. I mean, he's just going to curse at you a little bit more, but you can't let that frighten you.
Swipe that knife out of his hand.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And pick him up.
Yeah, bad Chucky.
And put him in a trunk.
Yeah, or like put him in a high chair. Shit. You push that little thing up.
Put him down for a nap.
Yeah.
That little fucker just needs a nap.
Put him down for a nap. Put some Cheerios in there. He'll forget about the whole issue.
Get one of those little mobiles.
Yeah, and he's gonna hit you with that whole little, like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can you get me out of the thing? And I'm like,
no.
Okay.
No, you just
I might let you run around for a little bit, but you're going right back in that high chair if you pick up that knife one more time.
Would you rather watch the tape from The Ring or say Candyman 3 times in front of the mirror?
I'm gonna say...
I did one of these and I didn't. I'm still alive, so...
Or that you know of. Who knows? He might be on his way over here now.
Well, I did the Candyman thing. Okay. This was like in middle school.
Oh, yeah. Some people say that if you say... Biggie Smalls 3 times, he'll come back and he'll have a rap battle with you. This is going by what South Park says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who can tell?
Yeah. And but I would probably go with the tape. I would probably watch the tape.
I'm trying to think, like...
Because my plan for that is like, you know, the tape's coming and she's going to, like, creep up out of the little well. and like creep across the screen towards you.
Yeah.
And then right when she gets up to you, just cut that bitch off. Cut that TV right off.
Unplug her.
Yeah, what's she gonna do? Like, can you cut the TV back on, please?
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, nope. I unplugged both of them. The VCR, and the thing is, it's really weird.
Where are you gonna get a VCR from?
Yeah, because that's what the tape's in, you know? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's probably just sitting somewhere in like a little knick-knack store.
Yeah.
And she can't even do anything. She's like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Put some VCRs.
Yeah, that bitch is extinct because nobody has a VCR. You can't even fucking buy a VCR anymore.
I wonder, like, it's funny, like, there's somebody that's like a nerd. It's like, yeah, I just love some horror stuff. And then she, like, comes out of the tape and she's like, hey, can you download this and transfer it over to some DVDs? Maybe some Blu-rays? Yeah. Because I want people to be scared shitless in 4K, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? Just like...
Re-digitally format this for me.
Just read it. But then it just doesn't sound like... You know, when you always think about spooky scenes when, like, someone puts a scary tape in, and there's just something about, like, the process of, like, putting... And then it goes in there... Yeah, and then it cuts on. But, like, if, you know, this little, 12-year-old's picking up a DVD, and it's like... Yeah, and it's like, dude, I gotta cut my R2-D2 Xbox on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And put it in there. And then it goes in there. It just takes away the whole, like, spookiness of the scene.
Ruins the wet blanket.
Yeah.
Alright. Would you rather be at a remote cabin and run into the strangers or the brothers from Funny Games?
I haven't seen Funny Games. I haven't seen it all the way through.
They're fucking crazy as hell.
I've probably seen it, but, like, it doesn't ring a bell. But the strangers are the people that came up to that house that the couple was in, and they had, like, the sacks on their head.
Yes.
And it was like...
The strangers are definitely more aggressive.
Oh, yeah. Then I would say... I'll take my chances with the Funny Games brothers.
Yeah. There's only 2 of those. There's 3 strangers.
Yeah. The Stranger Things... not the Netflix series. The Stranger Things people... that seemed like... When I watched that, it was pretty spooky because it just set, like, a really spooky, like, atmosphere. Like, it felt like... it was, like, gritty for, like a spooky movie.
Yeah. And,
so, I haven't been in that kind of spooky situation before, but, I'm going to take my chances.
Have you seen the second Strangers?
I have. I didn't think it's kind of one of those things where it's not as good as the first one, but, it did set, like, a similar type of vibe, and it was different enough that I still enjoyed it.
Well, I definitely like that there was, and if you've not seen the second one, I'm sorry. I'm not going to ruin it all for you. I definitely like that the second one, they actually got to fight back.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't just lay over and take it.
Yeah, because there's always a... It's weird, because when you have a scary movie where the... like, the villains in it just seem invincible, then there's no sense of tension. It's just like, oh, if they get a hold of you, you're dead.
Yeah.
But if they seem like... It kind of takes away some of their power when they get hurt, because it's like, oh, they just people too.
Yeah. Oh, I can kill your ass.
Yeah.
Oh, it can be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, if you were in a horror movie situation, would you rather have a loaded gun or a car that you know wouldn't break down?
Ooh, I'm going to go with the car. Because I drive like a damn maniac anyway.
Yeah, just drive away from the situation.
Because, like, one movie that always comes to mind when they use a car effectively in a movie is Jeepers Creepers. When they run the motherfucker over, and then he backs over him, and then he goes over him again. I'd have kept doing it until the gas tank was empty. I'd have put that bad boy in park on top of his ass.
So that bump got smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah. Like, I'd run them treads dry. Like, to the bone.
Maybe do a burnout in his face.
Yeah. But there was...
Saw 7 style?
When it went over him and you see, like, his head go... That sound was just, like, embedded in my head. And I was just like, it's done.
It's done. It's over with.
Thin the end. Like, that's what I thought it was. And then he still gets up later because...
no.
It was only like an hour into the movie. You know they still got, like, 25 minutes left.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright. Would you rather have a dinner date with Stephen King or Wes Craven?
Gotta go with Stephen King.
Yeah.
He's literally the king when it comes to horror movies. And it seems like he'd be a really cool person to talk to and try to pick his brain on stuff. Because, like, anytime when you run into somebody that has that much talent for, like, a specific type of movie, there's a whole lot of ways to scare somebody. But doesn't mean all of them's going to be good. Like, I get scared on jump scares all the time. Don't mean I'm happy about it. Anybody can go, bah! And then scare somebody.
Yeah.
But, like, if you make somebody, like, anticipate being scared the whole time, and then it makes it that much worse, where you're just, like, for 45 minutes, you haven't been scared the whole time, but you almost been scared.
Yeah.
And then when it finally does happen...
He's the one that can braid all these things together, and then by the end of the movie, it clicks, and you're like,
oh shit, that's who did it.
Yeah.
Or like, oh man, like it's almost by the time that you figure it out and the main character figures it out, it's already too late. Yeah. And that's one thing that is really good about doing is making it where you don't know too much more than the actual main character does.
Exactly.
Because
then you're not yelling at the screen.
Yeah.
Like, that's when I get frustrated, is when you know more than everybody else put together, and you're like, no, don't go in there, he's in there. Yeah. Well, you don't know if he's in there or not. Then it's just
frustrating.
Yeah.
But if you're in the dark and the main character's in the dark, then when something happens to them, you can relate to it because you're just as surprised as they are.
You're going through that journey with them.
Yeah. And there's so many good examples of that in good horror movies. And it's like one of those boxes you gotta check. And there's a way to do it in both ways, where you know more than they do, but then it's always nice when what you think is going to happen is different from what the main character thinks is going to happen, and then both of you are fucking wrong. And then it's different
than what actually happens.
Yeah, that's when it's like done really well, is when you think that you know, it's just kind of like forced perspective, like, I'm going to show you what I want you to see, and you can come up with your own presumptions from there.
Yeah.
And then bing bada boom, it's a whole nother, it's little Mary Jane from down the street. I know she's 12, but she killed all of them people.
Yeah, for real, yeah. And I would like to ask him, like, things that also have nothing to do with horror.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of cereal does he eat?
Yeah.
Alright, we're on number 13. I haven't been telling you what each number, but that's where we're at.
Yeah, just keep it tallying.
Would you rather become a vampire or a werewolf?
Ooh. Now, see, I feel like a long time ago this question would have been fairly simple, but there's so many different variations of both of these. Like, there's the underworld vampires, then there's the Twilight vampires.
Yeah,
and then,
not Twilight. They're not even vampires. They're glampires.
Yeah. So there's so many different, variations of both. I would probably have to say a vampire.
Yeah.
Because there's, like, you have a lot of control over yourself to an extent, but I feel like once you turn into a werewolf, it's just, like, complete primal rage at that point in time. And then there's also that perk with, like, the vampire where it's like, I know I'm going to be alive for a stupidly long amount of time until somebody offs me. Like, Wesley Snipes comes along and kills me. But then you can kind of, like, pick and choose who you want to keep alive with you. Yeah.
And I think that vampires have a lot more advantages, too. Mm-hmm. I mean, they have the internal life thing. Mm-hmm. It does suck that they can't go into the daylight.
Yeah. And then you're always hungry.
But, I mean, I hate the day anyway. Who needs some? But, yeah, there is the whole thirst for blood deal. Mm-hmm. But you can do... There's other options. A lot of people have... a lot of living things have blood.
And there's always that... depending on which variation of vampires you're talking about, some of them have, like, that... they can, like, persuade people. Like,
the telekinesis?
Yeah, like, kind of, oh, you want to follow me, I'm your leader. And they're like, oh my god, I love you so much. Yeah. Because you're my vampire lord. And then you can do that. So, I mean, you can have a little bit of following. Mm-hmm. And then if you ever run into a werewolf...
Or you can just make your own following. Okay, would you rather be stuck in a haunted house movie or a serial killer movie? We're stuck in a haunted house right now, so how are you enjoying it?
Mm-hmm. It's not bad. You know, I don't have any problems with any of the tenants here.
Yeah.
You know, they could probably pick up some of that rent
Yeah.
from now and again.
Yeah.
But I would probably go with, because I watched Scream earlier today, and I was thinking there's so many things that they did wrong in that movie.
Ghostface?
I could definitely survive in a serial killer movie.
Alright, would you rather be a part of the X-Files or a team member on the Ghostbusters?
I feel like being on the Ghostbusters would be a gift and a curse all at the same time.
Yeah.
Because Bill Murray will be an asshole to you.
Yeah.
Almost all the time.
Yeah.
So he's going to be cracking some jokes, and you just got to have thick skin for it. But then being on X-Files, it feels like you'd be like, you know, when you solve a case
I
on
feel like
there.
they're in less danger.
Yeah, I would say they're under more mysterious stuff is going on, and probably higher stakes stuff.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, but then Ghostbusters are consistently in danger.
Yeah, like all the time.
And almost all of them, at face value, are highly underqualified for any of the stuff that they're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
Anything they're doing.
Yeah. I'm the keymaster, you're the gatekeeper. like that dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust him to throw away some trash. But somehow they all made it through it. Like, there's so many people in the Ghostbusters movie that are just like the cops don't know what they're doing. The mayor didn't know what he was doing. The guy that wanted them fired, Bill Murray was like, this man has no dick. And he has not had a dick in a very long time. And he was just like, are you aware of this? And he was just like, what am I supposed to do? Somebody's, questioning my integrity of what I got in my pants. I don't know what to do about it. You would think he would know what to do in times of adversity.
Yeah,
and then the mayor...
Nobody had their shit under wraps.
Yeah, everybody in that movie is just crazy. It's a whole wonder the whole world didn't die. And that huge marshmallow thing, the Michelin Man baby, that was crazy. Turned into a big old marshmallow.
Alright, we're halfway through the list. We're going to cut it here. Alright, bye guys.
Bye.